And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. Now that we've had all of the fun at the fair, let's move on, shall we? Shana's spent a little bit of time with us. We've spent a little bit of time with Shana. We really should be heading back to report to King Albert, shouldn't we? We've defeated the dragon. That's not a problem. We defeated the Gargantos, which he's probably already heard about from Kaiser. But yeah, we really should be getting back. So yeah, Lavitz, we got enough time together. Well, we did things. Yeah, Lavitz has something to say. Something about what? Dart is completely oblivious. Lavitz set this up. You know Lavitz set this up so that Dart and Shana could have some time together. And Dart is completely oblivious. Well, I wouldn't say completely oblivious. But how does he work it? Because of that, it's in his mind. He can't stop that thinking. And everyone else knows that it's just not that way between them. It's not. But Dart's mind is not moving on. Sure, that may happen, and she won't. You don't want her to get involved in that. She won't take no for an answer. You've already seen how dedicated she is to you, Dart. Even if you said to not that you want that Shana wasn't going, she'd follow you. She'd get caught up. She would get involved. She is that determined. She's stated with her own words, I will not be apart from Dart again. Lavitz speaks a whole lot of wisdom here. The question is, does Dart listen? does Dart understand? For now, though, we are going to head back to Bale. The one thing that is correct is we do need to go back and talk to King Albert. Now that the dragon is dead, we do need to head back. I am going to keep Shana in the party for the moment. She's level 8. We need some experience on her. Lavitz is a little bit behind, and we do have additions. Rose, we are... She's 60 out of 80. I'm going to hold off for a bit until she gets her next addition. Because she's already Dragoon level 2. We could get this maxed out. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but Shana really needs to be worked on. We need her Dragoon level up. We need her to start gaining Dragoon experience. Lavitz, we've got all his stuff as well now. We can start working on it. So Gust of Wind Dance. I think I'm not too sure what the order is going to be. I'm going to show Gust of Wind Dance first, but I'm probably going to do just a few of them, then head back to Harpoon to continue working on that and get that max, then follow it down again. As for Dart, well, Volcano is finished. Off to Burning Rush. Shana does need to be equipped because we haven't had her in our party for a while, and we have had this Angel Robe in our inventory waiting for her to come back. It's not much of an increase, but I will take all the increases that we can get at the moment for her. I also need to give you back the Power Wrist, and you are going, since you're not going to be in the party for the moment, Rose, Shana is going to take the physical ring to up her hit points, and Lavitz, I think we're going to give you the Spirit Cloak, actually. There's not really much else I want to give you. Dispiriting Protection, Confusion Protection, Stun Protection, Poison, Fear. Yeah, I think we're just going to give you the Spirit Cloak, just in case you escape magical attacks more often. So let's head over to the shop, because I do want to equip a couple of things on Shana. Well, there's one thing to buy. This place is so out of the way, but it's so good. Oh well. Buy something, please. We want a cape for her. We've got a cape for Rose. We could use that, but I'd rather just use the cape. Buy a cape for 60 gold for her. It doesn't really do anything for defense, but her magic attack is going to be very well increased. Don't need the rapier, don't need the scale armor, or the felt hat. The leather jacket can go now. And the other felt hat. Anything else? No, I think we're good for the moment. How are we doing on consumables? Don't need more than 2 body or mind purifiers. We might as well sell one of the spirit portions. Yeah, I know they're potions, but yeah, I can't get over that typo. So I think we're good to head back. I'm pretty certain I've got all the Stardust here. I'm up to 14 at the moment. Yeah, I think the only thing we could do is leave and head back to Bale. Oh, you're a Knight of Basil. This place is really far south. Those are arrows, and I think one of those is a ballista bolt. How the heck did you survive to get this far south of Basil? Albert's in captivity. Oh. Helena. I think we know where we're headed next, and, well, it's not really surprised that that knight died. Albert, it's in Helena. You know how dangerous that is, Lavitz. You're not going right, Lavitz. You are not charging in there, not alone. Hashel. Ow! Well, that's one way to stop Lavitz. Are you calm now? Probably not. Oh. Okay, Hashel. When knights lose self-control, their lord cannot be saved. Hashel is an enigma. He's not serious. However, when he does, you listen. Okay, so what did you come up with? Bell is under occupation. Ah. Well, you lose your king, you lose the country. Usually. Well, not all the time, but it's expected. Offered himself up as a captive. That is Albert in a nutshell, actually. It's still a big feat, but the dragon wasn't the only thing. There was still the army itself. But now that you've got some self-control back, Lavitz, maybe you can actually see that you're not alone here. And we've already been into Helena once. Can't see any reason why we can't go again. Yeah, what about you, Hashel? You've got into this too far already, you might as well go too. If Dart was on a journey with him 4 years ago, and that's when he was searching for his daughter, I think he's going to not really care too much if he hasn't found her in this time, and he's probably traversed the world several times over. I don't think he will mind just taking a moment to help us. Who knows? Might have some information come in that he hasn't got before by going to Helena. Looking for her for 20 years. Going with you a little longer, a little while won't make any difference. 20 years. You've been searching for that long. You must have traversed the world more than a few times over. You probably know every rock that you've turned over. So no Master Hashel. We're on a journey together. This is Hashel. Yep, there goes the seriousness. Anyways, as soon as we're ready, we're heading for Helena. And Senator is also having a lot of things to do. The war is heating up. How are you two doing? Oh, still the same bits. Do you have anything else to say about this? No, not yet. We'll check up on them later. Pretty sure that Dabas doesn't return. Well, he might do later in the game. We still have a very long way to go. So I do want to check up on him, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't do anything now. Actually, I know he doesn't do anything, but talking to him isn't a bad idea. So back to Helena. Does that mean we've got to go all of the way around? We've got to go all the way back up to Bale just to go on to the other, through the cavern and all the way back down? No, we don't, luckily. There's a way through the rocks here. Now, are we going to get an enemy that I'm expecting here? No, we aren't. That's fine. There is a special enemy, just like the yellow bird up by Bale. There is a 0 parts down here, which you can defeat to get a whole lot of money. I'm pretty certain it's money. I think it's about 500 gold, which I wouldn't mind that much. But just a strong man this time, and yeah, Shana's attack now gives SP, 35 SP for each arrow that she lands in the enemy, which is pretty good. It's comparable to what everyone else gets. And I've got to get what Gust of Wind Dance right. Ah, yeah, this is the Strongman special attack. Fire-based spell. Nothing really too special, but it doesn't really affect Dart, and since he's Earth-based, I think he doesn't get as much out of it, and he has low magic attack. Woo. There's Burning Rush. Burning Rush is 150% attack power with a full combo, and will always remain that. His SP of it, though, that I think it reaches 200? No, it's not that much. I think it goes up by 15 each one, so it's around about 105 actually, for a full combo at max level, which instant Dragoon, not too bad. But we've got to get there first. For now, we've got Helena, and Hashel is in the party now. He comes with an iron knuckle, armlet, disciple vest, iron knee piece, and a bracelet. Overall stats for him are very, very good, actually. He's got some... He's pretty comparable to the people around here. Very, very mixed bag as well. He's got really good speed. His attack is fairly good, and his magic is also very good. The problem with Hashel is that he is thunder based, so you don't really get any negatives or positives out of him, which is unfortunate, but you just have to deal with it. Otherwise he is really quite good. He has a lot of additions. But for the most part, his additions are actually fairly easy to do, for the most part. I think there's one that has a little bit of a bad timing on the counterattack, but overall, his additions are usually fairly easy. First up though, double punch, the standard 1-2 affair. But we're not going to be using Hashel for a fair amount of time. I'm probably not for... Actually, I don't even know when. Because let's face it, what's the point? He's not a Dragoon. He's got the most hit points out of everyone, which is a little bit odd for someone who's got high speed. But I think in the end, he doesn't really get as much equipment options. I think his equipment is a little bit worse than the heavy users because he is a martial artist. So, back to Helena. Who expected to come back here? Well, if you think about it, we only did half of the place last time. We saw a lot of things we didn't before. Well, we didn't see a lot of things that we're going to see this time. We left chests back here. We knew we were coming back. Lavitz? I'm quite impressed. And down comes the drawbridge. That's not being raised anytime soon. Good, we've got our way out. And let's not forget about Frugel. We only stunned him earlier. And looks like he's got his hands on King Albert. Yeah, but when does he not ignore the orders? Let's face it, he adds to them. Like going to get Shana, he added destroy the town. This one, he's probably adding the order that he will die at a certain time. Or stay alive until a certain time. Oh, so you're expecting us, are you? Well, I guess we don't exactly make no sound. I'm sure he's already heard that we've come through the gate. Don't know, we just want your body. I don't know the rest. Oh, well, if anything, they know now. Both the stars and you will be gone when the sun rises. Well, we've got plenty of time. Actually, we've got as long as it takes to get up there. Lavitz is forced into your party. He cannot be removed at this time, but that's fine. I came into this with Shana and Lavitz. We're not changing it. Not right now. Hello there. Wardens have been given an upgrade. They're a little bit stronger, and we get senior wardens coming in at the same time now. Well, of course they've been given an upgrade, because if we hadn't upgraded them, this place would be way too easy. Too early. I will get this. Of course, with them being upgraded, they do hit harder and take overall less damage. They have higher defense, but we've grown enough that it's pretty comparable. Charging Spirit. That just means that they are going to have a higher magic defense, I believe. There we go, Gust of Wind Dance. Probably I'd say is his second best spell. No, second best addition. And yeah, no, oh, I think Rod Typhoons is the one that does his best attacking power. Gust of Wind Dance is better for SP. Never get to the top floor alive. We'll see about that. One thing I also don't want to do quickly is do that. Do we have another one over here? We do. Excellent. Because a couple of things to show before I finish this part. One I haven't shown in quite a while, but well, at all, because of I didn't turn it, but Dragoon for Shana. And while we're at it, we might as well show Moonlight. Yeah, Shana, you can recover yourself. Ally single 100% recovery, but it also does 50% revive. Or is that no? It's 100% revival, 50% recovery. So I'm pretty sure that's around the wrong way. There's the spell at least. I'm pretty sure it's 100% recovery, 50% revival, rather than what it says with it being the other way around. So, yeah. Yeah, Shana, you take a whole load of beating here, don't you? I could give her the Night Shield, but that would only decrease the damage by 10, so it's not really that effective. Having the additional health is a lot better. And once Lavitz gets his turn, we'll be able to show the last thing I need to show. If we don't kill the senior warden first. The only thing I haven't shown, which I really should have done before this, but haven't, so Lavitz's actual Dragoon transformation. A little bit early. Level 12 for Lavitz. Soon going to have level 9 for Shana, which will be great. But we're going to step in here because the merchant is actually still here. Yeah, did you expect anyone else? But also the save point. Thank you. Well, we were good to you last time. We did buy a couple of things and sell a couple of things, so hopefully we could do the same. Which, of course, we can. Has a few new things. Has Sun Rhapsodies now. Has a couple of Mind Purifiers. Midnight Terrors frightens minor enemies. This is a status item, I believe. And yeah, when it's used, it frightens the enemy. Pretty much that. It's a one-use item though, so it's not great. And they also have Thunderbolts, which is the all-attack version of the spark nets that were sold before. Do I need to sell anything? No, I don't. Okay, so we're in Helena again. All we need to do now is get to the top, because that is where Albert is, with Frugel waiting for sunrise. Will we make it in time? Of course we will, but there's a lot of space between us here and them up there. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.